Yeah, your boy Zo here, and today I have the extreme pleasure, guys, to welcome you back on our channel. And to do so, we're gonna spend some quality time with the last release from AK Multimedia, aka the Comprexor, an emulation of the famous distressor. And basically, we're gonna see and hear if it's worth or not considering, given the fact that we already have some great emulation, even from the maker itself. Okay. So here we go, plugin tool first, and then we're gonna play with this bad boy on the on some materials as usual. Okay, so first of all, you have the input, attack, release, output. That's the regular control you see on the distressor. Regular control you see on the 1176, simply because the original hardware have been inspired by the design of the 1176. Even this mode here, which was inspired by the LA2A. So basically you have the regular control, input, attack, release, output to compensate for the input here, a dry wet, which is not an option today. And then you can switch to the optical mode. You just click here and it's going to be like emulation of the LA2A. And then as soon as you stay on the yellow area here, you're going to keep staying on the optical territory. Sorry, guys. Then you have a third mode here, which is the GB mode. It's basically the equivalent of being in all button mode on the 1176. Okay, so beef on the menu, guys, with this thing. The sidechain here side and the color side, which is basically when the fun begins. Sidechain regular, you have a high pass here. Okay, so basically you can choose the frequency in this case, and everything below the frequency chosen is going to be excluded from the detector, so you can preserve, for example, the bass and all that. You have a floating band here with a 3 dB boost. So understand here that you choose the frequency and it's going to boost it on the detection side by 3 dB. So it's a good way to spot and compress more a specific area on the frequency range. For example, if you want to master a snare or compress a kick or a tom or whatever, or de-essing maybe if you want. Here you have the distortion. Okay, you have two type of distortion: second harmonic type of distortion, third harmonic type of distortion. You have the amount here, and you have a regular high pass here. Okay, so this is why it's called the color. Ratios in the center, gain reduction here. I really like the layout. It's symmetrical, easy to use, of course resizable with IK Multimedia. And then you have here the operation side, when you can stay in stereo or dual mono or MS. Okay, with a link option. So yeah, that's pretty simple and well layout, I think. Okay. So no more talking, and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna beware of the volume jump. Okay, so I have an 808 beat here, taken from this bad boy. And basically, on this bad boy, you have the regular controls of the 808, and then you have another panel here with a gain control. Okay, and look at that. Okay, so basically the gain control here gives you the ability to drive, you know, the unit like on the original unit. Okay, so I put it back. I just want to see if I can make some beef with this bad boy. Okay, let me just erase all the instance, insert a new one, and we're gonna start from scratch here. So the first thing we're gonna do, yeah, visual bug here as usual. The first thing we're gonna do here is let me just check the levels. Is to let me just do that. Refresh. The first thing we're gonna do here is to play with the regular setting. Okay, we're gonna keep it conservative, right, and see if it sounds great from scratch or not. Okay, here we go. That's way too much, so I'm gonna stick with like 6 dB of gain reduction, something like that. Okay, we're gonna gain match. here, without. Just checking the gain right now. Okay, with it. Okay. There we go. 4 dB gain reduction. This is what I will do on this beat with this setting. Okay, that's cool. Okay, already I really hear a great control, a great balance between the kick, the snare, and all that, the glue, of course. Some punch. Yeah, something excellent. Listen closely, let me just lower. Okay. You hear the clap here? Okay, you hear the clap, the tail of the clap, and then the snare roll. Okay, listen. Okay, it's like a fade between the release of the clap and the beginning of the snare. Okay, I'm gonna bypass and engage it just for you to appreciate the time variables in this thing. Okay, so without, listen. Okay, the car. Here. Focus. Okay, clap, the tail, and the snare. Now. Okay, you feel it? Okay, it's like okay, it's you feel the groove and the snap and the punch. It's like a elastic thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it. I'm moving my hands right now. Okay, solid compression, guys. Now. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna be a little more nervous. Yeah. Okay, the first thing I notice here is that I'm on fast attack, right? Okay, slow. Okay, fast. Here. The first thing I notice here is that with the fast attack, I don't have this clickiness I have a lot of time on the other processor, compressor, and all that. Yeah, excellent. So excellent to just kiss the transient. Just do it like this to give that glue on the beat, something like that. Okay, it's really conservative. 2.1 ratio. Just kissing here the transients. Without. With it. You see that? That's solid. That's solid. Okay. Then we're gonna try now the optical mode, guys. Okay, here we go. Give me some gain. Okay, guys, and what I hear now, it's the punch on the menu. Oh yeah, without. With it. Give me myself some room here. Okay, there you have it here. Yeah, man, that's dirty, guys. When you don't hear me talking, it's because I'm just moving my hand, guys. Okay, a perfect time to use the sidechain here because I want my kick to be more preserved. Here we go. we have a more balanced compression, right? Without. Okay, you see that? Optical mode here. LA2A. Tell me who gonna use a LA2A on the 808 beat, alright? I do. I use the UAD gray a lot on the electronic stuff, but you have it now. Here, you see why I use it. It works really well on some electronic stuff. Listen. Okay, if you want to control more the kick, let me just lower this. Like that. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay. Excellent, excellent. The optical mode is just crazy, guys. Okay, you can, if you want, beef up the things just by applying the distortion. Listen. Yeah, you see the body we get back thanks to the second harmonic, second order. We close to the fundamental, so it gives like the body the density around, right? In opposition to the third. Listen. Listen. Now. Listen. Okay, you see that it's far from the fundamental. It excites the upper harmonics. Here for the body, here for the tail. It's great. Okay. I'm gonna use this one on this one. Okay. So when you're gonna use the distortion here, just stick like if you don't really know if it's too much or not, just be on the yellow area, and if it's leaking sometime on the red, on the heavy energy material, no big deal. But here I think we're great. Let me just again match right now. Without. Oh boy. Okay, I'm fucking smiling right now. Hey guys, yeah. Thing is that I really feel like I really feel like the hardware, especially on this scenario here. I feel like I know it's not aimed to do that, but I really feel the tape behavior with the distortion and the transient excitations, the glue we have. Yeah, if you don't want to use the tape, you can just use that. Yeah, if you want a faster attack here, listen. Okay, you can do it like that, then do that. Okay, we're still on the area of optical compressor, right? And then I'm going to do that. Since the attack is faster, we react faster on the compression, so I'm gonna get it back, and we're gonna still have this specific punch of the optical, this control. So I have more attack here, right? It's less snappy, but still punchy. Yeah, Without. It's already great without, right? Because I know how to program a bit. Sorry guys, I'm just chilling with you. There we go. Oh yeah, that's dirty. In a good way, alright? even the sidechain here, and be ready to be on the crazy side, right? The all button one. Here we go. Nothing, yeah, listen. Regular setting, here we go. Yeah, listen. It's too much? No. Okay, listen. This is the first time I have something like the all button. I hate it when I straight on the 1176. A lot of emulation. The emulations I love, okay? But a lot of time the all button is not like, yeah, no. In this mode, I really feel that it's usable, right? Still having the control of my sound, the groove is right, you know, everything is solid. I don't have like frequencies jumping all around and all that. So yeah, I really like it. Okay, and from there you can start to have something like I wanted from start, aka something with a distortion on the beat. Several options. Okay, if you play with this, listen. Okay, you preserve the low, so you're just gonna, okay, you're just gonna impact, okay, here, and we go back to the lows, okay, so you can choose where you're gonna smash the things. Of course, in my case, it's the release of the 808, okay. I can even calm down and shape the release distortion with this. Listen. See that? The impact? But keep in mind that it's gonna, of course, change the behavior of the compression. Same here. Like that. Like that. Okay, I like it like that. Okay, perfect time to use the dry wet. Okay, if you want less, you can either play with the dry wet or just decrease the input here. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like that. Even engage the distortion. Look at that. That's crazy. Now we do it like this. Yeah, I love it. And keep in mind that an optical mode and this at the same time. Yeah, you didn't expect it that, right? I'm gonna full wet for you to appreciate the mess. Okay, without the distortion. Okay, big attack here. This is why. Without. Okay. Okay, I go back here. I'm gonna keep myself on fast release, and we're gonna do it seriously here. The way I'm gonna do it on this beat. Like that. Okay, now listen. Okay, if I do that, I'm gonna keep it only for the tails of the 808. Okay, I'm gonna drive it like that, like that. Give me gain match. Okay, without. So you see that we've been pretty hard on it, right? Listen. And this is why I love, now you know that I love this bad boy. This is why I love it, because no matter the scenario you're gonna deal with, optical, all button, regular mode, drive the hell of it with the distortion and all that, it's solid. If I have to keep a word for that, it's gonna be like so solid, man. It's fucking solid. It's fucking like a, I don't even care if it's close or not from the original distressor and all that. I really feel the solidity of this thing. I mean, it is really one of the best compressor I tried since a while. Because especially on this electronic type of music, okay, a lot of compressors do wonders on the acoustic stuff and all that, but on electronic they simply fail. Okay, so okay, it might be way too much for a lot of people, and even for me here, but I just wanted to show you that the broad range of scenarios it can cover, right? Okay, yeah, that's crazy. Okay, let me just like do a regular compression on this bad boy. Give me a 4:1 here. Let me put myself on full wet here. Gonna keep the bass here. Just a good amount of distortion here. Like that. Yeah, like that. Okay, you see that? I swear, from the beginning of the video, I don't hear it sounding bad on any settings. As soon as you know a little what you're doing, right? But listen, it's just a question of taste. You like it or not? But it's not sounding bad. It just doesn't sound right for the scenario. Listen. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Now we're gonna try it on the bass in your face. Give me a fucking bass though. Okay, regular bass, Juno type of bass, no effects on it. Okay, I bypass the effects. We're gonna do it like, okay, just like a regular bass. Okay, you see that? You hear the rumble. First, let me solo it. Okay, listen to what I hear. It's really warm and round, but you don't have a lot of impact, right? So this is a perfect job for the Comprexxor. Already here, matching the levels here. I get some transient back right now. Okay, we've out. With it. Okay, you see the transient? But pretty sure the optical gonna kill it. Yeah, there you have it. Exactly what I wanted. It's excellent. Without. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna bring back here. Beef. Listen. Distortion. Superb. Let me bring him back. See the attack? You ain't gonna feel it right now. Okay, we have the option to engage this, and it's gonna depend with the relationship with your kick, right? So we're gonna do it the old school way. Okay, so back in the days, we used to shape the relationship between the kick and the bass. Okay, so perfect time to show you here. Listen to the decay here on the kick. Okay, even on the tuning here, look at that. Okay, you have to find. You see how it's not. It's messy. No. Okay, I like it like that. Basically, I'm lowering the fundamental of the kick just to give some room for the bass. Okay, and now I can even do that. That's fucking clean. No fucking EQ, guys. Okay, perfect time to use my beloved. Yeah, we keep it on the Roland land. And I used to do that. Yeah, I'm back in the days. Okay. Now I want you to focus, my friends, on the... I hate that. Okay. I want you to focus on the depth of the bass, and especially the transients, how the compressor enhance the presence of the bass, right? Without. You see that? How it goes back on the back for two reasons. The high pass, of course, but also the transients, right? Mainly the transients. It's around, it's merged in the background. Now, it's totally in phase, okay? There's no volume jump for the bass, but you see an increase here on the perceived loudness, which means that we're totally in phase right now with the kick. Without. Now. Yeah, we're gonna engage maybe here the bad boy on the master. Just to see how it glues the things together. Yeah, that's wicked. It's kind of pointy. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. You out. Yeah, that's kind of boomy and not controlled here. Yeah. Yeah, man. This bad boy is solid, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. I wanted to make a 20 minutes video. We're already on the 30, so it's time. It's time for the conclusion, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna make a small break and we're gonna do the conclusion, my friends. Okay, now time for the conclusion, my friends. And as usual, we're gonna make highlight the pros, the cons, and then make a final thought. All right. So first of all, for the pros, let me check my paper. What I noticed. The first thing is gonna be like the GUI, the layout keep in mind that the hardware layout was excellent already. So as soon as you stick with it, even on the plugin land, you're pretty sure you're gonna have something great. But I really like the layout they come up from IK. I like this symmetrical type of things, you know. Big control for the crucial stuff and all that, and the sidechain on one side, the color on the other side, and all that, and the metering in the center. Yeah, there's a lot of options to deal with it, and I think I really like this one. Basically, okay, it's really great, not intrusive, and you saw that it's really easy to master. Even if you never use the distressor, it's gonna be like pretty easy. Okay, the second thing for the pros, it's gonna be like the features. Okay, you have all the features of the original unit. Okay, even the modes. Okay, so you have the regular mode, you have the GB mode, and you have the optical mode, right? So yeah, you have it from start, and it's really excellent, and it really brings this compressor to a whole nother level. That's just crazy. The third thing, yeah, for me, it's simply one of the best all-rounder around. Simply because it can cover any type of scenarios, guys. Okay, you saw that with the controls and the operation you can have from the modes here to the to this area here, you can pretty cover any type of scenario. You want some drive, just color, don't need some compression, you can do just like that. You put yourself on 1-to-1 here, you just drive the things. You want a smooth compression, you want a hardcore compression, you want a optical type of compression, you want to be creative, you can do anything with the sidechain and the color here, the control over the frequency content, the harmonic contents, and all that. It's just crazy. This leads me to the 4. Number 4, it's linked to the number 3. It sounds good on any scenarios. Okay, when I say a number 3 here, scenarios covered. When I said the best all-rounder, it means that it's capable of covering a lot of scenarios. But the number 4 highlights the fact that no matter the scenario, it's easy to do it. It's easy to reach it, and it's easy to have a great sound. It sounds always great no matter what lens you're gonna be. Okay, that's for me the main selling point of this bad boy. Okay, no matter what you want to do, you can do it, and you can do it in the easy way and the safest way. I saw in a lot of compressor around. Okay, a lot of compressor around have a really narrow sweet spot. So as soon as you know more on the sweet spot, basically, it's gonna break, it's gonna fail on the this one. No matter the area you're gonna be, it's always sounds solid. Okay, so yeah, that's crazy. Number 5, it's gonna be like the fair price. Okay, it's 99 right now. You can use a jam port, so you can even have it for less money, and it's also free if you buy Total Studio from IK Multimedia. So yeah, it's really fairly priced, given the fact that it can be like one of the only compressor you're gonna need on a station. it's just crazy, guys. So yeah, fair price. Number 6, worth mentioning. It's not an option, it's the maintenance. Who you dealing with? Basically, it's an IK Multimedia product, so cross-platform maintenance is excellent. It's gonna be stable, it's gonna be maintained. So yeah. You can add also the copy protection and all that, so it's really flexible. So you're dealing with a brand that it's really a safe investment for me. It's the way to do it, to say it. Okay, as for the cons, it's more like a request, but I'm gonna put it here. The first thing I noticed is it's the same thing for the other brands. I really wanted like a link between the input and output here. Okay, I like the way UAD deal with this thing, and they put like a headroom. So basically, you just put the compression and the compression setting agent. You play with the headroom if you want more or less gain reduction. So it can be an option also, but I really would love like a small link like they did on the X saturator. So yeah, it's one request basically. The other one is something not specially aimed to this plugin, but the whole plugin line from T-Rex is the way they deal with the MS. Okay, I'm not really a fan about this because, for example, if I modify here the left, okay, I click on the right, I have to do this. I go back to the left here, I have to do this. So it's not like a super easy, right? Okay, I would love to be able to either at least having the name of the channel, okay, the channel we have here. So it's going to be like left, right, or MS. But the best way for me to do it will be to have extended GUI here, and then you have the left, right, or the mid side. You know, it's the best way to basically merge the future and the workflow. So definitely this request. Another cons for me will be the ability to choose basically here the distortion. It's pre-compressor, right? It will be great to have it post-compressor as an option if you want, okay? This way you can drive without impacting the compression. So definitely a request. It's not everything I say right now. It's not a deal breaker. I can use it, and I'm gonna use it definitely like that. And even if you don't change it, I ain't gonna trip. But as a plugin maniac, as you know me, this is the type of thing I will make this thing almost perfect. Okay. So yeah, the ability to choose like the positioning of the distortion. Yeah, another one really important for me is the monitoring of the sidechain. It will be great to be able to hear in solo the sidechain, the frequency. Okay, here for the filter, here for the frequency band here. Also, talking about the sidechain, here it's a plus 3 dB. It will be great to have the option to be minus. Okay, so to do like a kind of expanding, basically to be able to preserve the frequency and not to excite the compressor the detection in this area. And the last thing, I think I'm gonna put it here. It's no issue at all for me. Okay, you saw I was playing with it on low latency, but that's the CPU heat. It's like 12% on my system, 12% in Studio One. The latency is great. It's really low. Like I think it's 1 millisecond, something like that, around this. The CPU hit it's not like a big CPU hit, but it's a little more compared to the other emulation and all that. The thing is that yeah, if you think about using it in the whole session, using it everywhere, it's going to be problematic given the CPU hit. But for me, it's going to be a waste for me to use this on a hi-hats or something like that. Just like I'm going to use a regular compressor. I'm going to keep this bad boy for the real important things in my mix. What I call the VIPs, kick, snare, bass, and all that, vocals, basses, and all that. So it's the perfect work for them. If I want a small compressor for anything else, I ain't gonna deal with this type of thing, right? So yeah, the CPU hits is I put it on the cons, but it's not really a cons for me because it's really not a high level. It's just more than the average. You just have to be aware of that. That's all I wanted to say. So as the conclusion, guys, you already know, I keep saying it, but yeah, that's the truth. I don't review stuff if I don't feel like it's really bringing something. I own the UAD, I own the Aruser, I love them. Each one has this strength. The UAD is more conservative, is more classy, I will say. This one has more cojones. The Aruser is more like a problem solver for me. It's really when I pinpoint something and all that. So yeah, it's not like redundant at all, even if it's in the same unit. So the characters are different. This one is really safe. For a veteran, it's gonna be like a pure joy, and for a beginner, this is what surprised me. It's gonna be like excellent choice because it's really safe. No matter the settings, you ain't gonna kill your sound. Okay, you're just gonna have some different feeling scenarios, vibes, and all that. So definitely a must try at least, and a must have. I will say it, guys. Yes. Try it, try it on everything. Give me a feedback. Like if you like the video, sub if you want, and catch you guys later. Feel free to ask some requests and to share your thoughts about this bad boy. Your boys are here. Take care of you guys. Stay safe. Bye bye.